Hello.
Hey guys, I started rotting away. Oh, my little donut. I bought that at Cliff Diving Place. But I have started rotting away. And I decided that that shouldn't be the case anymore. It's a beautiful ass day, just the perfect amount of wind and sun. And I'm like, I have to do things. Like I have to go out and do stuff. So I got ready today. I even put on makeup. I did a little hairstyle besides a puff. Yahoo! Can you believe it? Can y'all believe it? I shouldn't record here. I'll do this. This is the best angle for me. I love it. I think I'm gonna go to a park where other humans are. I'm gonna go because I don't really have anything else to say. I'm sure I will at some point. If I just kept recording, I'd find something to say. But what I want to do is I want to belt. So I'm gonna belt. So I'm gonna go. Yay! Okay, I'm very shy about recording. It seems like these people are arguing or something.
Putting up with what? I can't.
It seems like they're arguing.
I am out of here. What? Oh, come on. What? Because I have a little.
I don't know. It's none of my business. Well, anyways, I'm just thinking. My head feels so fucking foggy. Like, I've gotten really lax with myself, which I love. You know, it's so nice. It makes my life so much simpler, and it actually gives me a lot less anxiety. But there are some things, you know, going to bed, watching YouTube, waking up first thing, getting on YouTube. That's never been good for me. I wish this person wasn't next to me, but whatever. I don't know them. Maybe they're a terrible person. I always have to think that. I'm like, maybe they're a terrible person. You wouldn't like them. Oh my gosh. It's definitely giving the 1800s. Is that accurate?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's okay. That my hair looks like this. I felt I need to provide more context for looking at you. I need to provide more context for what I mean. The only reason I'm like, I wish this person wasn't next to me is because I'm scared of them judging me. So if I'm like, whoa, what if they're a bad person? It's like, what if I didn't care what they thought because I didn't like them? What about my opinion? You know? Yeah, that's my reasoning for that. Because I automatically put everyone on a pedestal around me. The police, keep your head down. Oh, it gets real tight in here. Okay, it gets real tight. Oh my God. I just keep looking over. Okay, she's getting out. Seems like she's gonna go for a run or something. You better run, girl. I'm so proud of you. My head feels so foggy. I just fucking hate that. And I know spending so much time on YouTube is not helpful. It's like a balance of doing what I want to do, which a lot of the time is like watching YouTube. Uh-oh. She's looking at me. Girl, get on the road. Shit. I'm just kidding. I'm projecting because she's making me nervous. And also, like, getting out of the damn house. I still been doing shit, don't get me wrong. What's she just doing? Oh my God, no, I need to move. Oh, she's stretching. Duh. Okay, good for her. Sorry. I'm gonna focus my attention on you guys now. I'm just reflecting and feeling it, and it just sucks. And I keep having moments where I'm like, damn, I kind of want to cry. Which is fine, and I will if I need to. But it's no big deal. Because every time I get like this, because this happens, I make myself feel so bad about it, and I feel horrible, and I'm like, I wish I could go back in time and like not be doing that. But it's fine. Like, this is a cycle I'm familiar with, and I think it's necessary. It's necessary for me, and I always come back to myself. I just have a little bit of a headache, and the world feels like a video game, and that's unfortunate. But I'm at the park, and oh, she's still there. And I have a book that I started reading. It's like a fantasy mermaid novel. My childhood dream. So I might read that, or I might put in my headphones and look around longingly. We're just listening to Godspeed by Frank. Hits you right in the heart. Right in the heart. And I haven't been getting enough sleep either. It's just, and I know how bad that is for me. I know it. I do so poorly when I don't get enough sleep. So I think it's just helpful to be out in the world. Maybe I'll go to my little trail after this. Maybe I won't. Like, I almost feel sick with how I've been treating myself. It makes me like nauseous. I don't know. When I'm just like so lazy. I need to do some artsy shit too, like make music, I'm thinking. I want to work with a producer so bad. Because I have specific visions when it comes to my instrumentals and stuff. I have instrumentals that I've created because the whole reason I started creating instrumentals was just because I like to move my body when I perform, and piano can be so restricting. So then I just started fucking around in GarageBand, came up with some shit, and I'm like, oh shit, like it's kind of nice. And so there's a couple songs where I'm like, bro, can somebody help me like remaster this shit and actually do vocals? That is what gets me. I cannot mix vocals. Someone help me. I've looked up so many tutorials, so many videos, but I think the problem is I'm not passionate enough about this. Like creating instrumentals, it is so nice when you get it something that's just like, ooh, damn, like love that. It's definitely more about the outcome than like the process for me. I don't really care about the process, so I need somebody to work with that cares about the process so we can balance each other out and hear my ideas and visions, and maybe, I don't know, I'd sing on somebody else's instrumentals too, of course, or beats or whatever. And just this dog is sitting in the front seat like a person.
Hey, you know you're not.
And just like fuck around in the studio. I would love that opportunity. If you're a producer and you'd be interested, hit me up. Let's make some fucking tunes. I think I'm just gonna take some time to breathe and be a person again in the world. Not like sad. I just physically feel shitty. I'm like, bro, bitch, get up. I'm like, bitch, get up. So I got up. It's as simple as that. I'm probably not gonna record. I don't know, we'll see how brave I'm feeling. But also, I don't know if I will even have the urge to record. I only record when I want to, of course, because that's what keeps me wanting to do this shit. Because it's just fun. And if I make it into something that I have to do, then it's not fun. I never get to be on the bench swings. They're always tan. It's fine. I'd rather give them to like couples or something because I think it's sweet. But still, I eventually want a bench swing. You know those bench swings? The swings that are benches, but they swing. The swings that are benches, but they swing. Yeah. I'm actually gonna exit my vehicle now. Yep. Bye. Well, hello, it's me again. One of the things I have written down for things that help with anxiety or just make me feel better is just going outside. Just go outside, damn it. That was really healing. I listened to I got to sit at one of the bench swings. I thought it wasn't gonna come true, but it did, and that was really nice. And there's just a bunch of kids playing, and I was listening to like Studio Ghibli songs like Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, it was just beautiful. Oh, there it is. It was just beautiful. And I read about, I think, 2 chapters in my book. It's getting good already. She's gonna fall in love. Here, let me show you the book I'm reading. The cover is so cool. It's called Skin of the Sea.
That's fantastic.
Look at her. She's beautiful. I really can envision her as this character. Like I see her when I'm reading her dialogue or her experiences and stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna go home. But this shit was beautiful. The weather is also perfect. The perfect breeze. I wrote a little too. I'm gonna head home and stay in my feelings. Play some gentle adventure daydreamy music. I think that's the vibe. Yay. YouTube is fun. I love this. This is nice because I think I've told you guys before, like I record video diaries, and verbally talking out loud is just so, it's fundamental for my well-being actually. I'm what my last therapist calls an external processor. There's internal and there's external, and I am definitely external. I need to get that shit out. I can't just be thinking about it because who knows where my brain is gonna end up. No, not there. Fuck, I gotta go. Hello. I'm fixing the audio because the music was just way too loud for some reason. So I'm having to go individually to each little green bar and fucking... This video is making me realize how much I cuss. It's just so easy to fall into judging yourself when you're watching yourself, of course. And that's why I said like it's nicer when I edit right after I do it, like within the next 2 to 3 days, because I feel more excited about it and there's less judgment. It's just like I'm in editing mode. But I'm just like at this point pretty sick of this video. I'm still gonna upload it because I was proud of it at one point, and I feel like I can trust that Ayana as well. And it's just something I have to accept. You know, I fall into like, oh my gosh, I'm cussing so much. My family might watch this, blah, blah, blah. If I'm gonna move into unconditionally accepting and loving all sides of myself, and also I'm so self-conscious of how much I say like. I'm not so self-conscious, but I'm a little self-conscious. Why do I say like so much? Damn. But it's fine. See, it almost got me. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna talk. But yeah, this Ayana here, she's in me and she could come out again at some point.
What?
And I need to love her just as much as I love right now Ayana, or yesterday Ayana, or future Ayana, because it's not about what I do. It's not even about who I am. It's just I love myself simply for existing. That's where I want to be. That's the place I want to live. It's definitely not as bad as it has been in the past of this, like, the judging of myself and just making myself feel bad, because after watching something like this I would be like, oh, I have to change who I am. Like, she sucks. But she doesn't suck at all. She's just hyper and talkative and doesn't enunciate very well and says like a lot and cusses a lot. That's fine because she's still here. Maybe some other people will enjoy the video. Not that I don't enjoy it, I'm just kind of sick of it, you know? Like, I've watched it so much, so I'm like, oh my god. I know the storyline. I know what happened. So now I'm just in my nitpicky mode. It was exciting. It's exciting when you edit something, like you cut it up where it needs to be cut up and you add the audio and then you put a new edit in and you're like, oh my god, this is so funny and this is so good. And then you rewatch it after that. But usually I'm rewatching it in segments. But because of this audio issue, I've been rewatching it in its entirety a bit more. And I'm exhausted by it. I'm not impressed by my edits anymore. But I'm gonna honor her because she deserves that, and I'm gonna upload it anyways. I trust that I was proud of it at one point. Like, I feel like I cannot trust right now Ayana in judging the quality of this video because I've watched it a bunch, so of course I'm gonna be more tired of it, especially because it's myself, you know? I feel pretty today. Life is repetitive, but it's not at all. But it is, though, at the same time. It's repetitive, and I can't believe I have to do this shit for like years and years. Just live. That's why I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. I'm making it sound like I don't enjoy living, but it just can be exhausting sometimes to be a human, you know, and be in the world and do shit. So simplicity is my friend. Love you, Simplicity. That'd be a cute name, low key. Wait, Simplicity?
No. Well,
I think I like it. If it wasn't a word, I mean. Not just like naming it after the word, but if it wasn't like an already established word, what do you guys think? Simplicity? Come here, Simplicity. Did that paint the picture for you guys or no? Girl, listen to this. I gotta answer it for myself. I dislike how hard I am on myself. I've really gotten better with that. I dislike that I'm always trying to change myself from what I am, and that I don't always follow like just what I want to do because I can, you know? Would I ever date someone twice? I needed to hear that. I respect that, girl, and I love you, and I'm taking that in because you don't deserve this. You don't deserve my judgment. I'm feeling better. I could mass do the rest of the sounds, so I'm just watching it now, and I'm gonna have to watch it just to make sure it's good, and then I have to edit the end, it looks like, but we're making progress, and I feel good, you know? I feel like I'm giving farm girl. That was kind of the goal, like, low-key. It's literally only because of this flannel. I'm ignorant. I'm sorry to offend the farm girl community. Anyways, I'm sitting here feeling insecure. You know, it's just hard to watch yourself. I always had a hard time doing that, and every time I become judgmental of myself, I step away from editing the video. there's no need for that energy and to pour that energy into the video. You know, I'm such an analyzer. I'm trying to get out of that. I think I am successfully. So I am watching the video and I'm like, damn, I really look like that. Or I'm like, damn, I really talk like that. What the fuck? Why do I say like so much? I remember years ago, like a couple years ago when I was trying to record, I remember being so insecure about that, about the fact that I say like so much. I don't like it. But like, for some reason, I'm just like, you sound so dumb and silly. But also in the video I just edited, I was under the influence and I was real loose with my words. Like I wasn't even enunciating sometimes. But it's like, why even focus on those silly little things, you know? My goal is, and has always been to, I want to accept every single part of myself because I'm, like I said in the video, I make no sense and I'm okay with that because I like that I make no sense. There's just, I had a hard time dealing with that for most of my life. The fact that I'm just now accepting that I can contradict myself. I can say one thing and then the next day believe something entirely different and I'm still like a human being. That's the life I want to live because totally. I have to remind myself, she is a part of me too. And she deserves just as much love as the spiritual, empathetic kind, you know, and I am still all of those things. I am also annoying. I have moments where I just have so much energy I don't know what to do with myself. It just feels very vulnerable. Like I've always felt very vulnerable about being just my full authentic self. I feel like my YouTube before was more calculated. I would give more thought to what I was doing in the video. I would try to be funny, or I would try to be spiritual, or I would try to, you know, I would try to do things. And now I am able to just be and not try and just be whoever and however I am. But if people don't like it, then that means that then it's not a persona that they dislike. That's part of me. And that shit is vulnerable as fuck. That shit is vulnerable as hell. It makes me nervous because all my life I spent trying so hard to get everyone to like me. But it's also just something I have to accept. As I went through my sober ego death, like in order to love myself, I thought I needed to put myself on a pedestal. It's so cringe now to think about, but I would view myself as above. But in a very fragile way. Like that created a very you know, I put myself above because I again was like making calculated decisions, I feel like, to get people to like me. I just started to question that ideology a lot. And it's not like I wasn't telling myself that. I wasn't like, you're better than everyone. The things that I told myself to get me to like myself, or that's sad. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it to get me to like myself, is things that are things where I put myself on a pedestal, and it's like being up there, that's safe. I mean, no, I meant to say the opposite of that. I meant to say that is unsafe, very unsafe. It's a very small little platform, and if you walk a little bit too much to the left, you might fall. If you walk a little bit too much to the right, back, forwards, you know. I would be careful about even sitting down because, I don't know, you could fall that way as well. That's where I was. It wasn't until hindsight to where I'm like, you were putting yourself on a pedestal. You were creating something based on ego. Guys, editing me here. I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. It's dark as fuck, huh? Uh-oh, power's out. The fuck? Oh, shit. That's that. Crooked glasses. Don't make them. You can if you want. I don't mind, actually. Wait, no, don't. I had a change of heart. I wanted to insert, because I literally was just talking about this on another YouTube video. Kind of. Self-esteem. This part of my hair is killing me. Something about my appearance is always killing me, isn't it? Let me just let her breathe. Oh, having a self-esteem is tied to ego. So it's like, it's always gonna kind of be based on ego. It's just about balance when your ego starts to rule everything, you know? And your actions and decisions are like based on ego. Well, I don't know. I don't know. This is something I'm still thinking about. Maybe I'll think about it forever. Let me know if you guys have thoughts about like the balance of it all, how to not put yourself on a pedestal, and I don't know. I'm tired. But yeah, just wanted to say that. It's editing me. What? This is after. Okay, I'm not gonna explain. I can just talk. I feel like I didn't do a good job explaining what I mean. Maybe you guys get it. Why, like, self-esteem is inherently ego. Because, you know, it's not like a bear is thinking about how good it looks or needs to feel like it deserves a place in the world. It just is. But humans have egos, and we need self-esteem to feel confident and, you know, worthy. Like, that's just something that's a part of us. So self-esteem, like our ego, that's what separates us from other animals and stuff. Apart, at least that's part of why we're separate from them, is the fact that we have egos, and self-esteem is ego. And that's what I meant by like just finding the balance of ego. And you get it. You get it. You get me, girl. Stop! You were creating an idea of yourself. You weren't being yourself or loving who you are actually. And that's where I'm at now. You know, I know that I have to get comfortable with all sides of myself and accept all the different parts of me. It's so much more comfortable being down here with everyone else, because then I'm allowed to make mistakes. I'm allowed to be annoying. I can move a little bit to the left because I'm just human. I'm only a human. I'm just one of the species among the earth. But it's just hard because I am changing constantly, always. And part of that is just day to day, like, depending on my mood. I just project heavily my perspective today on past versions of me. Past versions meaning literally yesterday or the day before. And then it makes me regret being that way. And it's like, no, that was just you yesterday, or that was you the day before, and now you're this, and that's fine too. Don't make those Ionas feel bad for the way they were, because it's not fair to them. You want to be loved. You want to be loved. They want to be loved. Love them. Choose them. Anyways, the moral of the story, I just got in my head, and I just know people that are watching it are not going to be thinking as deep about it as I am at all. So I'm so tired. Okay, peace out. Good night. I love you.
Bag up, bag up.
That was scary. My eyelashes look nice though. Well, good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening.